press conference started for the class winners here in Fuji. The LMP winners, LMP1 private winners, Rebellion Racing number 13. LMP2, the G-Drive Racing 26 car. GTE-Pro, the first win for the Ford GT in a 6-hour race. And in the GT-Am, the Aston Martin 98 car. Let's start off with the LMP1 Privateers. Dominic, firstly you started off the car, and it was a nice little battle with Pierre Cap for the first couple of corners.
Yeah, it was. Like, he was very aggressive, maybe a bit too much. He drove off some dive planes. But yeah, it was good battle. He pushed me a bit wide on the braking into turn 10, so that's where he passed me, and then I couldn't pass him back on the straight. And yeah, it was quite a decent first stint. Then my teammates did a great job opening up the gap. Unfortunately, the colleagues had to retire at some stage, and yeah, then maybe had my most difficult 2 stints I've ever had before I put on the quality tires from yesterday, where we already had the issue yesterday with we thought we could solve it or found the problem. No, actually we didn't. So I was struggling quite a lot, and yeah, I'm happy just to have finished the race in a quite safe way, so that way.
Alexandra, once the CLM retired, the pressure was off, and also you sealed the championship. Quite nice.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I was not really looking too much into what the college was doing, because well, we had a decent margin already at that point, so we're just focusing on ourselves, try to have a good pace, make no mistakes. My 2 stints went pretty well. I was quite happy with the car. Obviously not easy to double stint at the end, but we did it, and it was good. Great for the team to catch their 5th title in the privateer class, and the first for us as a crew. So thanks to my teammates also for the job they've done all season. I think it's difficult to judge really what we're doing because we're not many in the class, but I think the team and us as drivers have really done a really good job this year, and yeah, we're looking forward to more competition in the future.
Absolutely, I think going to LMP2 next year. Matteo, final stint for you. How did the track conditions vary from when you got into the car when the sun was up and by the time the checker flag flew, the sun was down?
Was quite okay the first 2 stints I had in the beginning when it was still hot. I had a new set of tires for 2 stints. I struggled a bit at the end of the second stint, but it was still manageable. And then I expected some new tires for the end, but I didn't get it. I was quite surprised when I got in the car, and yeah, in the end I was struggling a lot at the last 10 laps. So yeah, it was a bit a mess at the end, but we managed to reach the end, and no mistakes from all the team. It was tight at the beginning with Dominic and Kaffer, but it's all done. We won that championship, so that's good. Thanks for all the team. They made a super job all the year, so now we're here and looking forward to next year.
Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations. Moving on to the LMP2, guys. One word to Romain. Finally.
Yes.
Go on. You must be ecstatic.
No, to be honest, yeah, it's normal. I just hear winning, okay. No, but in reality it was a crazy weekend, you know, so let's start from the beginning. You know, I really love Japan, so I'm always coming earlier. And on Friday, I was driving my Jaguar, from Jaguar, and I get a deer on the road, so I hit it. So it's already a bad start of the weekend, you know, so then, like, and I was not pushing, I was driving like 40 normal, you know, so, okay, but I tried to avoid it, you know, so I was out of the white line a little bit to avoid it, you know, because I remember last year when Yakaman crashed in Bradley, I think it was, he was on the racetrack, you know, and he was closing and so, okay. So, you know, we did pole position, it was very good, and we was expecting this race victory already from Silverstone, you know, because the car was always quick and the team doing a really good job, had a good drivers lineup, and Will, to be honest, here, he did an incredible job. In qualifying, he was like on a different planet, you know, he was flying. So, then we get the pole, and then the race starts. Oh, and to be honest, I was not expecting that this would be so hard. We were saying, it will be good, and we will drive around, and it will happen. But it was completely different. So our strategy was to make the TV show by the end of the race. So I think we did the job perfectly. And what we can see, you know, so I think we did really good overtaking. Yeah, I think if I'm okay with it, and they're right. And at the end of the day, we won the race, so it's good for everyone, it's good for the TV. You know, I think Alpine was very strong through all the year, and they're good. You know, they're really doing a good job. So we was not good enough, maybe. And it's really good to win because you start to appreciate much more the victory than, because last time we won in Bahrain, it was like, I don't know, 12 months ago, something like that. Oh no, 11, so it was a long time ago. So now we really appreciate it, and I think I have really good teammates, and we have to change from Rene because he has to do DTM, going to Will, but Will, I think he come to the car already in Le Mans, he was incredible fast, and now he just proves it. He just was a different level, and it's really good for the team, it's good for the championship, and I'm really proud to be a part of this championship because it's really cool, because when you do good races like that, that's why we're here, that's why we love it, and okay, maybe no one disagrees with the decision, but at the end of the day it's cool, because we did good racing and we won the race. Thank you.
Man, I love your stuff.
Will, we'll start with the last stint there. You versus Bruno Senna versus Nico Lapierre, 3 seconds between the three of you. How did you read that last stint and the move with Bruno?
Yeah, I mean, for sure it was exciting from the car, so I hope it was from the outside as well. We struggled a little bit today with the balance compared to what we expected, so we probably weren't as strong pace-wise as what we'd hoped. So the last stint was tough, we had quite a lot of traffic, so we knew it would be extremely close with Bruno coming out the pits, and my first lap I knew that was a good chance to get past. If there's a gap, I'll always go for it. I would have appreciated a tiny bit more room up against the pit wall, because I don't know how far away it was, but for sure we were as close as I would want to get. But yeah, I mean, obviously they decided that it wasn't right, so I had to let him back past it again, and one thing I was sure is I was coming back past it again, so I'm glad I came back the second time. Maybe next time we'll do it 3 times. But yeah, overall I'm really happy for the team. They should have won a lot of races this year, so I feel honoured to be here with the team, and I'm really happy that the wins come when I'm here, so big thanks to those guys. They did a really good job today, and hopefully it's one winning for the rest of the year.
Thank you. Alex, explain a little bit how you guys ended up on a slightly different rhythm, slightly different strategy than the remaining guys around you.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to ask another question to Rome?
You can talk.
Yeah, it was really, really tight on fuel, actually, the race being kind of 7 and a bit stint. So we knew that Alpine were going a little bit longer than us early on, and we figured out relatively early in the race that they were going to try and swallow up the final little bit of stint, and therefore we'll be on the same strategy as us, having ended up ahead of us by doing the pit stop less. So it was actually my stint, I came out behind Gustavo Menezes, when normally kind of in the rhythm of the race I should have been in front. So there was a little bit of a gap to swallow up, which I managed to do, and it was good to put Will in the position to do the fantastic job he did to hold the lead from Senna at the end.
Congratulations, guys. Fantastic to have you guys on the top step of the podium. Another new car to top step, the Ford GT for the GT Pro category. Andy, congratulations, your very first WEC win. It seems the luck has finally changed.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first year, so no, it's good. I may be old, but I've been around a bit, but yeah, it's my first year in WEC, so no, it's great for Ford and for the team, for Multimatics, for Chick Ganassi, the whole lot. It's a young team, it's a new team, and today they were faultless with their pit stops, and the car ran really well right from the beginning. We had a good chance, and it's great to finish the job off. We needed it, and we've had some tough races, and to be honest, I think we deserved this a few races ago, but today it happened, and perfect. Very happy.
Harry, it was really a race between you and your teammates, and you had a little bit of a scare with a Porsche midway through, which gave your teammates the advantage. Talk us through that. We didn't actually see it on TV.
Yeah, well, even though it's a 6-hour race, I knew that it was going to be so tight the whole way through. I think that's the hardest I've ever had to fight for a race win, and every single lap was a qualifying lap. There was nothing left on the table, and even into the first corner on the first lap, I think we're under no illusions, me and Ollie, that if we crashed, we'd probably be sacked on the spot. But I knew it was vital to get into the lead, which is what I did, and managed to hand the car over to the lead with Andy, and then he handed it back to me in the lead, and just a little bit of a miscommunication with the GT-Am car before they see me, and he hadn't, and we just made a bit of light contact, and luckily we both continued and both ended up on the podium. So from that side, a little bit of a heart and mouth moment, but luckily the common sense prevailed in terms of any penalties, and just so ecstatic to bring home Ford's first WEC win for the Team UK team anyway. And just great to share it with this man as well. His hair's growing thinner and getting greyer, but he's still bloody quick, and I'm in an unbelievable position because he's teaching me so much, and I'm in a fantastic team, and like I say, the credit goes to them today. Absolutely faultless performance.
There may be snow on top, but there's plenty of fire down below, I tell you.
Moving on to the GT-Am class, the 98 Aston Martin. Paul, your fourth win of the season. You seem pretty much in control from the very start.
Yeah, we had, right from quali, we had a good setup and a good race setup, so thankfully we were able to bring it home again. Tight track, a lot of drama out there. We managed to stay out of most of it, which was good, but racing in the sunshine in Japan is a real pleasure. So we've been close here a couple of years in a row, and it's nice to be on the top step, that's for sure.
Matthias, do you feel like you've kind of found the sweet spot of this car this season? Because it's either been a victory or an unfortunate incident.
Yeah, to be honest, this weekend everything went perfect. We had really such a clean race and no dramas. Like every pit stop was perfect. Our pace, all the three of us, was really good and very consistent, and it felt like an easy race. But to win is never easy. I mean, you have to bring it home and make a perfect job, and it paid off for us.
A little bit of a congratulations in order, because Pedro's become equally the most winningest driver. You can't really use that word, but you've won 13 races in WEC alongside Roman, so you two are now the most successful drivers in WEC, so congratulations. I guess that's a good feeling, or does it make you feel old?
I have been racing here quite a lot. I mean, Andy was racing he's racing here not so much, so I'm racing here for a long time, since the beginning. That's why I have so many wins. Actually, I have that wins, and I'm very happy, very pleased. I never thought about it. I mean, just 2 races ago, someone told me that I had quite a few wins. I'm really happy with that. And I keep pushing to win more races. But this win was great. The team did a great job. My teammates were really, really fast all the time, and